Hello everybody, I'm gonna be creating a YouTube video, making a YouTube video, posting it, hopefully, because I created a very nice YouTube video on Gotham Knights, and it was like an hour-long recording, and I made it into like a 30-minute, but it couldn't upload for some reason, so I just didn't try again. But yeah, we're playing Lethal Company. You definitely obviously know this game if you've been on YouTube. If you don't know what this game is, you are actually living under a rock. I'm sorry, but you are. So we're gonna be playing solo, getting to Titan, getting to all the maps hopefully, and hopefully this is a series. So yeah. So you shut up. So basically, what the game is about. Probably heard of, maybe not watched a video on it. Haven't watched a video on it. So I'm here to tell you about it. It's a game where you work for this company, and you could be in a group of 4. So you have 3 other crewmates, and you go to different moons, collecting scrap to then sell to the company, and then gets you money, but you have to get a certain goal. So if you right mouse button, you can scan. And if you scan scrap, which you have to collect, it tells you how much it's worth. So let's say it's worth 30. You have to get to 130, which is your first quota. And once you reach your first quota, you obviously sell it to the company. But if you can't reach the quota or don't get it in the 3-day deadline, then they will fire you, which is basically opening the doors while you're in space, and you just get sucked into the void like a vacuum. But yeah, so there's different moons. Let's go to moons. Let's go to the first and easiest one that if you're playing this game you should start off, which is experimentation. What? Experimentation. Oops. Oh, it's already autopiloting. So let's go there. I'm actually going to order a flashlight from the store. So let's go flashlight. Let's actually do pro flashlight. So store, pro, for confirm, and then it will take a while, but it's like an Amazon delivery, and it's gonna deliver right over here. And and while you're collecting scrap, there are monsters that try to kill you. I don't know how I missed over that. That's like the biggest part. It's a very good, fun co-op game that you play with friends, but none of my friends are on, so I'll be playing by myself. Now, I do have a lot of hours on this game. I have 15. So I am kind of a pro. No flex. But yeah, this game is very fun. So I'll be showing you guys basically everything there is. When I encounter new monsters, I'll tell you about them. The 2 that were outside, the flying birds, and then I scanned and you saw the Manticore, those 2 are friendly, so they can't kill you. Our first big scrap. So this is a huge scrap, so we have to use the 2 hands. And you see at the top left, there's 21 pounds. It's pretty heavy, so it slows us down when we run and jump and do all that. So we want to drop it outside. We scan. Oh, let me drop this. Look, I scan. It's worth $32, which is a good amount to sell to the company to make our quota. Now that door is locked, so we are gonna need a key, which you can find scattered around the map. And let's just go outside with the scrap. Turn off our flashlight, because at the top left it has a battery, you see? Scan it, 126. So the first quota was 130. But we are trying to get to Titan, which is the biggest, most baddest map in the game so far. I don't know if Zeekers, I think that's his name, is gonna update the game. But you have to unfortunately pay to play that map. Not in-game currency, but the currency that is in the game. So the money, the currency from scrap. And looky here, we found a V-type engine and a big ball. Another big ball. And you see at the bottom of my screen, I have 4 inventory slots and they're all full. That was a vent noise, which means that monsters will be spawning. But I already have enough profit to get the quota, so we're gonna bring it back to make this trip easier. You're gonna drop our stuff there, re-get it, get the others, and then drop it again, and then we don't have to climb up this huge thing again, which is also a very good strategy if you want to get your loot to your ship the fastest. So I would say our trip here was pretty successful. 0 casualties. We collected everything we need. Let's just get it into an open space so we can see everything. And 133, which is already enough for the quota. Let me actually do that and take that, so we don't have to make 3 more trips. Now, if you see at the top of my screen, it's 2:22, right? At 3 p.m., not on this map, but on foresty maps, giants can spawn, and this is a sand map. But at 5 p.m. it will turn to night, and once it does that, there's 4 different types of monsters that can spawn. 2 on every type of map, which are eyeless dogs, which have insanely good hearing, and baboon hawks, which go in groups of like 4 or 3, but sometimes you could catch them by themselves. And if you get close to the baboon hawks, they will attack. Both the eyeless dogs and the baboon hawks are pretty deadly. The eyeless dogs more because they can hear everything. They can hear you walk, they can hear you whisper. The earthworm that's found on sandy type maps, like the one we're on currently, and they come from the bottom of the map, and you'll hear rumbling underneath you. You'll see particles fly up, and they'll eat you whole. And then the other one is giants, which I already talked about. But look, so our first trip, we got 219, which is pretty good. I think I missed something. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Nice. So that was a very good C grade A. We almost got everything. That was a very good run. So we have 2 days left, but see how much we have, and the quota is 130. So you don't want to risk it, but we are gonna risk it. And go to assurance. The second least dangerous. The second least dangerous? I don't know. But it's a pretty safe map. And we're not gonna venture off too far because again, we don't want to die. We want to stay alive. Because if we die, we lose all the scrap. And it's just us. So, in case we die, I'm just putting all the tiny scrap there. So if I die, they stay there. It's storage. Which is very nice. So, I think the things that we put in storage is around $100. So even if we do die, I think we are gonna make a quota. I think this will be a better series. Because I can make the video shorter. It's more of a fast-paced game. Bottles. So we'll pick that up later. There's nothing else. I don't want to venture off too far. So that was one of the monsters, which is not a monster. That was not a pleasant experience. And you see my body is red and it was white before. I really gotta make sure that doesn't happen again. That's the maze, which is the most deadly part. I don't like doing that because I have... Nothing. Absolutely robbed. So if I fall down there, I die. I don't like those sounds, so I'm gonna be exiting the building with my bottles that are worth 48. Pretty nice. So if you don't know where you're going, scan, and if you're close enough, I think it goes to 500 meters. I think that's true. It's pretty far. So if you're close enough, you'll see the scan in the main entrance. You're gonna know where you are. And if you don't know where your ship is, scan again. There it is. But yeah. This, I think, was a less successful run. I mean, we didn't get 200 scrap, and I think we're gonna get C rank. We only collected one thing and got damaged during the process. So, see how these are bigger items? Unfortunately, you cannot store them. I would like if they made it so you can store bottles in the bottom shelf. Because you could definitely fit those bottles there. And the bigger stuff are usually worth more. So stuff we have in there is 32, 29. So that's 61, 25. What is that? 86? I don't know. Yeah, it's 86. But yeah, this game's pretty fun. It's obviously more fun with your friends, but yeah. And let's go to moons. Let's go to Vow. Vow is an easy moon as well. You can tell by the categorized parts. Experimentation, Assurance, and Vow are the three easiest. Offense and March are medium. Rend, Dine, and Titan are the hardest, and you have to pay in-game currency, which is what this is, to afford to go there. So let's land the ship. we're gonna do the same thing. If we die now, our run is over. So we have to make it extra cautious because we're gonna keep the 2 big bolts in the egg beater, but not anything else. Now, this is a forest map. The last 2 I showed you guys were sand maps. And sand maps have basically dune worms. But these have giants that come out at earliest 3 p.m. So we have to be careful and fast. And at latest, basically when, the latest is 12 a.m. That is a maze. We don't have to stay here for long. Let's blocked off. This is a big part. I'm scared currently right now. We'll take the soda can and this and leave. So we're trying to get as much money as we can get because we're trying to get to the expensive, harder maps. And the harder the map is, the more stuff is worth in there. So, let's say Titan is the hardest map, but has the best rewards. So high risk, high reward kind of situation. And experimentation, the first one we went to, easiest one, but worst rewards. So low risk, low reward. But yeah, I think once we get in the ship, I'm gonna end the video. It's a 17-minute recording. And there's not many cuts, so I don't want to make it too long. Look at that. $385. There are also bees nests that you can get, and they sell for like $100. But there's bees, circuit bees, electric bees, that will kill you if you don't outrun them. So it's kind of also a high risk, high reward. And look, listen. Oh wait, after this. So our grade, I think our grade is gonna be B. Yeah. I think the last one was C. I didn't pay attention. So let's go to C. 0 days left to meet quota. And it's gonna talk.
Report to the company building immediately to sell your scrap metal and other goods. You have 0 days left to meet the profit quota. You can use the terminal to route the autopilot to the company building.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go to the moons. And we're gonna press C for confirm. And yeah, there's also lore. So this is a crew that was here is the name of a person who was in a crew from 1969. That's part of the lore. So, and currently we're in the year 2520 something. 2520? I don't know. But we're pretty deep in the future. Now there are some big brain strategies that I might use for myself. Okay, let me just put that there. And that is for the next quota. I don't know why I'm jumping. Keep some of your scraps. So let's say that's 140, 205. The next quota is going to be 200 and something. So if that is just 205 on its own, and we sell these, we will have tons of money. Because we could all put those, since they're tiny. And it opened because of the bottles. Since those those are all tiny. We could put it in the red storage, and even if we die, they'll be safe. Okay, wait for it to close. 269. We could sell it and be close, but I actually am gonna buy some stuff. Let's go to the store. Let's get a shovel. Let's get a shovel. You don't even need to go to the store. Firm. Let's go to store. Let's go to stun. And they'll be arriving. So see, that took some money. We're at 215 now. But it is some stuff to defend us. Let's head off for this episode. I think this is gonna be good to end it. Hope you guys like this video. If you did, please subscribe. If you like my channel, please hit. Wait, I got it mixed up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please hit the like button. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.